Hello and welcome to another video. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I need to set up November in both of my bullet journals, and today is actually November 1st, so I'm way behind. I figured it'd be fun to do this as more of like a real-time setup kind of situation instead of like a fast forward kind of aesthetic situation. So I'll be setting up November and we'll have a little chat. I have some iced coffee here. Also not very aesthetic. It's just iced coffee with some eggnog in it. Nothing special. So because I'm doing this in real time, we're going to be hearing tons of kitty noises because my kitten Kovu is on the loose and he is doing him. He's living his best life. Okay, so I'm gonna be real. I don't have a theme in mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think there's gonna be a theme, honestly. I think we're just gonna wing it. I think I'm just going to use these letter stamps in black here. And then if something comes to mind, I will come back and I'll add something really cool. Also, I am aware that my stamps are not very good. I got these for like $4. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. This is what I get. Okay. I have an idea. So I was gonna do stamps, and now I'm not gonna do stamps. Yikes. I guess it's what I get for not planning anything. Chloe? Excuse me, ma'am. This is already chaotic. I'm probably gonna end up cutting out the talking part and just, yikes. This is a mess. That fits perfect. Need some glue. Fun fact, I am allergic to glue. Whenever I do stuff like this, get glue all over my fingers, it hurts for the rest of the day. a little fun fact. Oh man, that looks even worse than what I had before. Ugh. Okay, I guess I could fix it with some washi tape. You can fix anything with washi tape. So when the pandemic started and we all got sent home, this washi tape was in my desk at work. And then just maybe 2 weeks ago, I finally brought it home. It still works, so that's something. All right, what can I do to make this a little more? I have no idea. All right, moving on. So this month, I'm not actually doing a calendar in the normal sense of a calendar. I saw that this is like the more proper way of doing it for like the traditional bullet journal way. I also saw a YouTuber doing it this way recently. I think it was Cindy, I cannot pronounce her last name. It starts with a G. I'll link hers. Basically what I'm doing is I'm writing the days of the month down. And then I'm gonna put the weekends, like Saturday and Sunday, next to the days it corresponds with. And I'm doing this line here, and then on this side I'm gonna write events that are happening on the days of the month. And then in this space here is where I'm going to track habits instead of doing a habit tracker. I don't know. I have like 110 billion things to do this month. So like my mind is not really on bullet journaling and making it pretty and doing something fun. Like November is kind of one of those like in between months where nothing really happens. You're just waiting between Halloween and Christmas. I mean, like, yeah, there's Thanksgiving, but like it's not Halloween or Christmas. It's not as fun. Plus, people outside of America do not celebrate Thanksgiving. Okay, so I'm only focusing on 3 habits this month. I'm trying to implement a morning routine. It's basically just gonna be me like washing my face, brushing my teeth, feeding the kitties. Oh, those look the same. and getting dressed for the day because I work from home, so I tend to just go and wear pajamas all day, and getting dressed for the day kind of just makes me feel better, like I'm doing something good. Or like I'm doing something productive, I guess. Yes. So this month is more trying to focus on self-care, I guess, and mental health. I guess that's what you kind of see in my habits, like to have a morning routine. I want to try to read every day outside of work, and I want to try to eat in as much as possible. November, it's gonna be a little bit of a no depression month. Well, we're trying. So, I'm just gonna kind of show you for an example. Today, I didn't have any plans, like I didn't have any events happening. Yeah, I didn't have any events happening, so I can't really put anything in the events section. I did not do my morning routine. I plan on reading right after filming this, so I'm just gonna mark that. And I already took out meat to cook dinner for tonight. So those will be, then I'll just fill them all in like this. I think it needs a little bit more pizzazz. Let's add some washi tape. Also, this tattoo is not real. It's part of my Halloween costume yesterday. It's the dark mark. I mean, you can see it's already chipping off. But yeah, I was a Death Eater with my fiance last night. But it kind of made me want to have like a real forearm tattoo. I'm kind of thinking like an octopus that wraps around my forearm. I think that would be awesome. With like these colors too. I think they're so cool. And they just go with my skin color very well. So I want to tie this into the title page. I feel like I'm also kind of just exposing myself that my brain does not really go in a linear direction. Whenever I plan these things, like they don't really go together well. Like I don't go from one page to the next. I kind of just make a mess. All right, it's simple, it's basic, but it goes together and I enjoy it. Actually, I'm going to highlight the weekend with gray. All right, now that I did that, it looks a little bit weird not having the rest of the days of the week filled in. So I'm just going to do that real quick. What day is Thanksgiving? Okay. So Thanksgiving is the 25th, and then I do not work on the 26th either. So Perfect. I'll fill more in later. So I'm only doing one more monthly spread, and that's just going to be a notes page. Very, very simple, very, very basic. And then I'm starting my weekly spread. I'm only doing 6 days out of the week because I find that I don't actually use my bullet journal on Sundays. So there's no reason for me to leave a spot on Sunday if I don't use it. Usually the way that I edit this, like moving the ruler crazy fast and stuff like that, like it's the most annoying thing to edit ever. But I hate like watching myself move the ruler back and forth because I try not to put my head in the shot, but I can't see very well. So I have to like spend way too much time trying to line this thing up. And like, it's really not that serious. I know tons of people don't even use rulers in their bullet journals, but I do just to make things a little bit simpler. Sometimes I don't. And you can tell the times that I don't, like you can tell. Some people just have that natural straight line drawing talent. I wish I had that. See, this is where my problem comes in. Like, do I put my head in the shot and edit it out? Or do I just take a leap of faith and hope that it all comes out right? No, there's my head. I'm sorry if you'd prefer my 5-minute journal setups and like me just rambling about nothing is really annoying. Like, I'm sorry. But I was hoping that this would be relaxing, and I knew the first one I did like this was going to come out bad. Like, I knew it was just going to be bad, so you know what? It is what it is, and we all have to do something really bad in order to have practice and do something really good. So there's my positivity of the day. I'm gonna tie it in with more washi tape. This is honestly like probably the laziest setup I've ever done. It's just, I couldn't deal with the stress of having to come up with something really cutesy this month. I just couldn't. It is what it is. I really like this pen. It's a Pigma Micron. It does really good for like if you're trying to get small font like this. The other one I'm using is Energel Liquid Ink. I don't know, this is the first time I'm using this. I just bought it and I'm really enjoying it so far. It runs really smooth. Like, that was a problem I was having with I just had like a regular generic ballpoint pen. Like one of those that they hand out during testing times, like at school. And it like, when I tried to draw long lines like this, it just like didn't have the stamina. Just like ran out of ink halfway, and then I had to like go back and draw over the lines and go slower, and I just hated it. I needed something better. And I was watching somebody else. watching somebody else use this pen in their bullet journal and it came out so good. So I will link that if I could find it, or I'll just link your channel. I feel bad because like I get ideas from other people and I want to give them credit, but I can never remember names. Like I'm so bad with names. Actually, over the weekend, I met these new people, like for the first time, and I had to be told one of their names literally 3 times because I just could not remember. Just gonna draw a little drop shadow. Probably should be using a ruler because of like what literally just happened, but I'm too lazy for that and I'm worried that this is gonna just take up too much time. Okay, so this is all I'm gonna be doing for my November bullet journal. Like that's it. That's all. Trying a more minimalistic approach this month and see how it goes. So now let's do this in my reading journal. Actually, let me just show you how October came out because I'm really proud of it. Like I just love the way it came out. So we have like my title page, which like the layering on here, I've outdone myself. This TBR came out very, very cute. However, I have no idea what I was thinking. There's no way I was gonna read all of this. I read halfway through The Cabin and stopped because it's really badly written. And I am almost done with The Girl from the Well. I'm gonna be finishing that one up today. So I'm gonna count that for October because it's November 1st. It still counts. All these other ones, I just didn't get to. Like I wanted to so bad, I just didn't get to it. So for my pages read, I love making this spread and I love the way it looks, but there's like, I go through periods where I just don't read or I only read like a little bit and I feel like I waste a page, but then there's other times where I like read a whole lot and it looks really good. Let's see if I can find one. Kind of like this one came out pretty good. I don't know, maybe I gotta change my scale a little bit. And then these were like all the Halloween movies I wanted to watch because I absolutely love Halloween and I wanted to get to all the movies that I like love watching. But yeah, as you can see, I didn't end up watching like anything. I don't know, I just wasn't really in the Halloween mood this year. So this is where I have my book notes. I always talk about starting my book notes and I don't really talk about what it is. So I number what book it is, the title of the book. If it's in a series, I write which in the series it is, who the author is, and how many pages it is. Then I write my little notes on the book, what I thought of it, stuff like that, and then my star rating. And I do that for all of the books that I read this month. This one I ended up DNFing, so I didn't number it, and I have DNF, so no stars. And 165 is how many pages I read in the book. That's not how many books that's not how many pages are in this book. So this, I tried to do a 24-hour spooky readathon, totally failed. Like totally failed. I did the video, it explains what happened. And then this is my last page and I just glued in some black paper with my stats. I'm not gonna do that right now because that requires a calculator that's on my phone that I'm using for recording. So I will come back after recording and finish this up. This is not attached to any month. It's just, I have this fun idea for a video. I'm gonna talk about all the fun things that I found in used books because I love buying used books. I have a real problem spending full price on a book. I can't do it. Especially like if I can get a book for $2, why am I gonna spend $18 on the same book? Like in what world does that make sense? I don't know, maybe I'm just cheap. Also, trying to pay extra attention to this so I spell November right this time. That's a W. Also, like, you can tell from my October setup that usually I have like a fun title page, but kind of going off of I have no creativity for my life bullet journal. I have no creativity for my reading bullet journal. And that's why they're going in the same video, because they're kind of boring. Yes. So do some fun washi tape. Oh no. Okay, no big deal. Got a little bit of ink. I think I'm gonna do a very small TBR because I don't tend to read the books I put on my TBR. I just like stress myself out. So I'm gonna do a TBR, probably just 3 books. It's so cute. I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but it sounds like one of my cats is snoring. It's so cute. All right, space for my TBR. I just got a new book called The Mermaid by Emily Henry. And I just found this like new series. So Emily Henry does this, they're not really series, they're kind of like companion novels, but they're along the same vein, where she retells fairy tales. So like she retold Alice in Wonderland through like a dark lens, and she retold Peter Pan where Hook was like Peter Pan's first and favorite lost boy until they turn into mortal enemies. And I want to read like this whole series. Like, she has so many and I want to just like read all of them. So I got The Mermaid, which is a retelling of The Little Mermaid, except it's got this twist. Like, she comes onto land and she becomes friends with, I think it's like B.T. Barnum, like Barnum and Bailey. And so she's like in a circus. Yeah, okay. So that's not really what this video is about, and I don't want it to be way too long, so I'm sorry. So I want to read that. I want to read The Last Stop. That's been on my list for a while. I'm feeling The Night Circus. And let's just go ahead and finish The Cabin. All right. Usually I make a stats section somewhere. I don't know. I don't really want to. . think I'm gonna do what I did in October and just have like a stats section at the end. So this is where I'm gonna start my book notes, and I know it's not very exciting and there's not a whole lot to it, but yeah, I mean, this is it. This is my November setups and my book journal and my life journal. That just very, very simple this month. Very simple. So I am done here. I'm going to go finish reading The Girl in the Well so that I can finish that video and post that ASAP. This is gonna come up tomorrow, probably November 2nd. And then Girl in the Well is gonna come out probably Thursday. Fingers crossed. I wanted it to come out on Halloween, but you know, things happen. So yeah. Let me know in the comments if you like this version or the shorter version of my setups better. This one takes the stress off, so I enjoy it, but I also like the aesthetics of the faster videos, so let me know what you like. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.